Okay. I didn't expect to be recorded, especially not now. It's like fucking 2:32 in the morning. But I was getting ready to go to bed, and I found this in my Twitter feed. I'm gonna read it out for you guys. So recently, I had a really weird dream. And I don't mean weird as in subliminal or something. No, it was weird. It was really fucked up, and I don't know why I would have had it or what could have even caused it. So in the dream, it started out with me waking up in a patch of grass as far as the eye could see, but it was just pitch black, and the sky was fully white, like no traces of any other colors or anything at all. I was confused as to where it was, so I walked around. I was walking around for a while, and a while longer, and then even longer. It was endless, and I couldn't understand why it was going on for so long, or if there was even anything else around me. But after a few minutes, a panel appeared in front of me. It was kind of like a hologram panel, like some futuristic cyberpunk type shit. It looked like Discord, but I only had one chat, and it was with someone who I didn't even know. They sent me a message asking, "Are you proud of yourself?" I was really off put by this, and I had to really think on it. But my reply was, I don't necessarily like myself at times, but I'm proud of myself as of now. The chat then became blank, like everything else disappeared, as if it was deleted. The panel disappeared after, so I was left by myself in the grass. But I was I started seeing something after, like flashes every so often. It was completely pitch black, and I could only get a glimpse of it of when it flashed around me. Then the panel reappeared with the same chat log, but I could see it a bit more in the icon they had. It was a pair of eyes, but the eyes were so bloody and weird looking. They looked like they had constant blood flow pumping through them, too much blood. The next message they sent was an image, and it was of me. And seeing an image of me in the grass was obviously terrifying, so I looked around to see where the picture was taken. I saw nothing, no person in sight. Then I looked back at the chat and it began. I saw the figure now. It was still pitch black, but I could see it now, more clearly. I saw the shape it had and how it was formed. It was almost like a weird, shadowy void mesh. It was off putting as fuck. It stared at me through the picture it sent of itself, which, strangely, was the same picture they took of me, but they replaced me in the picture. And then it began to spam my DMs with images and messages. The chat was filled with a shit ton of really gross shit, like I felt sick to my stomach. Flesh being ripped apart, bodies mutilated, eyes rolling around, bones being crushed, organs falling out, actual murder, dismemberment. I could go on and on. There was so much shit being spammed there. Smash, Smash Bandicoot. Anyway, and then I saw messages that ridiculed and shamed me for my being. They harshly exclaimed things like disgusting, weak, insignificant, you're nothing. Rid yourself from this plane of existence. The world would be better without you. I began to freak out because this is horrific as fuck. Seeing all this shit scrolling in my chat was scary, and it felt like my body was forced into place, like it wouldn't let me look away from this thing. The panel disappeared after, and I saw the being in front of it just looking at me. I stared, shouting at it, trying to understand what it wanted, and then it began to scratch its own eyes, causing them to bleed. But I began to feel the pain from those scratches too. It felt like what it was doing to itself was becoming a part of me and my being, like we were fusing into one. The eyes stung like hell, like a knife cut right through, causing me to cry hard even though there was no damage on me at all. But my tears weren't regular tears. They were blood. Blood that profusely came from my sockets. Whatever the beast was doing, it was reflecting onto me, because the blood pouring it went over my pupils and caused the sky to turn a crimson red. It began to move sporadically too, moving stiffly with joints and bones breaking to allow it to move around in this fucked up manner. And then it charged me, flashing in and out of my sight while doing so. It grabbed my neck and lifted me. It tried to go for a kill shot after, reaching a hand back to gain some momentum. It then lunged its hand towards my stomach, and it hit me. But once it did, I woke up. Strangely enough, I actually felt the pain of it stabbing me, but there wasn't a wound. I've been so confused about everything, and I keep getting these weird thoughts every now and again. It didn't feel like me, it felt like that one being. I don't feel like me anymore. I feel so changed and unnatural, like it became one with me. The feeling doesn't even make sense anymore. It just feels so. I don't even know how to describe it. It just doesn't feel like I'm me anymore. Even if it was only a dream, I still feel shaken up. I made these sketches when I woke up to try and like quickly sketch about what I saw before I woke up. It's fucking weird. And even weirder is that it looks like tails. Very, very, very good. And you can already see the next photo, the next tweet right here. But these are the depictions of who they saw in their dream. Found you. When I saw this, I was immediately hooked. Again, you can see it's like it's wait, that was oh my god, this was posted like 12 hours ago. This is like recent. Holy shit, I didn't even realize that. But we go back. They, checked. Okay, so I was just checking my notifs because I don't usually like having a notification on Twitter. It irks me, but what the fuck? I saw this reply and something felt off. Because this is the first time I've seen this account. Like, I've never seen it before. But I know that I've seen this before. I've seen this exact character somewhere. I tried remembering where I saw it, and then I remembered the dream. And what's fucked up is that some of the things in that GIF were from my dream too. Things I can remember immediately from that night. Even weirder is that one of the drawings I made looked identical to the profile picture. I can't tell if this is what's up with this account, but they feel almost like connected or some shit. And then they post these two, and yeah, there is definitely a relatively shocking resemblance there. There's also a book. It's hard to read that. I'm sorry. And I think that says the body. Whenever I look at this profile, I get the same feeling I did from the end of the dream. It makes me feel unusual. I don't know how to explain it, but like it doesn't make me feel like me. It feels like there's more than just me. I hate this feeling. Okay, I took a break and to try and relax myself for a bit, but I was checking my emails and it somehow got my fucking personal email. And it sent this at the exact same time at the Twitter reply. I don't know what any of this means, but it's giving me fucking chills. And then let's read this off. From H. Listen to the ceremony. This is the word that must be told about he who is coming. He who waits behind the walls. He who waits to end that which is all. All that we know, all that we are. He tears it apart and leaves it afar. The line draws upon the beast to take your soul. The world in his hands to make it unwhole. He is coming. He is coming soon. To bring the dawn to its peace, to sing the song fit for a feast. The most beautiful song on the brightest of nights. He brings such nights, unleashing the darkness. He who waits behind the walls. the one to cluster the under with seeds, to grow into wonderful trees, the trees that strip me from my soul, ripping my skin, making me unwhole, a part of him. Chaos and casualty both benefit. With order without chaos, there is no order left. He awaits in peace. He who waits behind the walls, thriving for the call to let him feast, he will take it all. All will be grasped to fall to his hands. He will make all part of him, and you will let him. You will let him. He sings the song, the one to make it end. He has no eyes nor shape, no form nor place. He will be the one to lie. He will be the one to make this world into a blessing hell. Serenade the end with the beat of your own, the heartbeat of the earth, the song in the soul. Hold on closely to your heart, for it's the song's rhythm. Everyone is the drum, everyone is the song. He is waiting behind the wall, under the walls, under the bones, on a place which is null, forever bonding, forever changing, everlasting in extension on the minds through deception. It takes and holds one's name and one's soul, tearing it apart, making it his place, his home. In his right hand he holds the son of the dead, and in his left he holds the decaying light of the universe. His hands hold blood of stranded deity. 6 mouths will speak in different tongues, and the 7 will sing the song. For Eden is now here. He is coming. He is coming soon. He comes. Back to the thread. I checked the profile after just to see what was going on, and none of this makes sense, not at all. The text is all weirdly choppy and fucked up. Letters are jumbled around, words are twisted. Some things make no sense at all. There's so much unnaturalness with it. They post this. Babel Bells. They have, and I'm going to talk about Channel 7 in a minute, because that gets brought up again. They've been here since May of this year. And D, for whatever reason, seems to be very important. Continuing on. Their Tumblr page has the same thing going on too. It's nonsensical and doesn't have a structure, but it's all just confusing. I can't piece it together. We'll go into the Tumblr later. I'm trying to understand what all this means, because these feel connected. These similar emotions I get between the dream and the profile, the similar characters, the gifs, these videos, they all feel intertwined and I can't understand it. All I can figure out is that this goes far further than just a profile. This is something bad. This is something horrible. And I don't think this will be the last time I see this account. I'm going to post a hashtag. Use it to document any findings of it. Hashtag the cocoon of perfection. And obviously, this is all just an ARG. People have realized this. Now, let's get into this. So, I saw that immediately. I knew what this was. This was a Caesar cipher. And I have, a lot of the stuff in here. What this translates to is the levels keep growing. The branches turn all ways. Channel 7 is yet to become a reality, but it's coming along smoothly. Say my name. Let me play. Let me help you see what I see. With this GIF attached. Again, Channel 7 seems to be of some importance here. Then I saw this. This definitely has ensured I'm not going to bed tonight. When translated from Spanish, it reads, "Do you want to visit me? The flourishing survival opportunities allow users a long and trivial life of evolution and assimilation. By passing this message on to 5 of your friends, you allow a great return of retribution and several years of life. Be part of the organism." Originally, I didn't think too much of this, but a few things made me realize this has importance to all this. And the first one was their comment. Sadly, we can't, translate it here, but in English it says review the organism. HH, for whatever reason. I went down further. Again, D's. Nothing but D's. With this image of a person off to the side floating, and some form of demonic tails with what I assume are Japanese symbols around it. It's very violently shaking. And I decided for this one to scroll down. That alone already scared me, but that's not the worst one they put in here. The fucking face. It's back. I don't know what all of this means. And then we have the Tumblr page, right? We're gonna go into the posts. It's just this. So nice, so glee. The delight is sweet to keep. To celebrate the ceremony of all 7 skies, we must abide to the organism that is under us to make it thrive. Let it take the deeps of your soul. Let us make a bond to our forever curling world. And from the sounds of it, something to do with Zalgo. I am actually going to search up Zalgo. I don't know too much about it here. Oh, okay. Zalgo text, cool. Ominous being who has the ability to induce insanity, death, and total destruction of the world. Okay, so we're dealing with a world-ending being in this ARG. But hey, tap tap. The eternal abyss fills the quietus with impending grace of the hands of the higher ones. They prayed and prayed, but all that was met was pain. There's something there. You can it looks like some sort of face. And it looks like they're touching a blank book, blank canvas. Our archive doesn't have anything. And again, the D. Let's see. Do I have anything else? All right. So, I I used this video by Flush to try to figure out where this face came from, and it took me to this. The Next Bots fandom. And let me play. I don't know if I want to play this. This audio. I don't like this audio. It gives me actual chills. こんにちは、あなたの名前は何ですか？あなたは怖いですか？怖いのか？さよならを言わないでください。ローズ菜園にあなたと一緒になります。恐れることはありません。それ払い。Alright. Even after taking my headphones off, that was very loud. And I don't... It hurts to hear. And up here is the translation to it. Hello, what's your name? Are you scared? Are you afraid? Don't say goodbye. Toddlers will be with you forever. Don't be afraid. You'll be fine. As well as just hello. And I don't necessarily know if this is, the same thing. Obviously, It's fucking Roblox Next bots. But we could go into this. They have another post. When you least expect it, the organism grows again. So, the organism here, I think it is safe to assume, is a Hano. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. And it might not be the next bot, sure, but the quote comes from somewhere. And there is obviously more origins to this. Let me, fuck's sake, back out. So this is the origin of the photo. And then, you can actually see what the difference was between it before all the editing. Heno's image originates from a Facebook account that would send disturbing NSFW images to random people, some of images containing blood. A Ahenobarbus henicide is one of many. Okay, well, I don't care about that part. There is so much to uncover here. Oh, right. This. Did I? All right. So yeah, we have a couple more things to go over here. These were more things that I snatched up from not this account. Where is it? This account. Where are you? Some use my face. Or no, some use my name, some use my face. Some use my shape, but I'm the only one who's alive and pumping. My thunder is beating. Tumblr. Channel 7 enabling. Updates. Announcements. We will mend the awaken. And then here's this, posted 2 days ago. Do you think it's fair for those who speak their lungs out to be left forgotten? Or are them deserving of such fate in means of a punishment? Answer honestly. Foolishness shall not be heard. Hashtag mirror between the walls. Led Zeppelin. And then obviously this is the Caesar cipher that I got, ciphered a while ago. It was a 7, so, move every letter 7 ahead. That's how you get the cipher. It's that easy. Is that the trail? Babel will never fail. Sad Satan. New handle. Tag, blah, blah, and the face again. A part of me wishes I was high so that this could all just be like a big freaky trip for me. I found this just getting ready to lay down. I was just like, all right, I haven't been on Twitter for a while. I'm gonna scroll through it real quick and lay down. And then I found the quote retweet, and I don't know what's happening. For far long horizons. Refer to hashtag mirror between walls as well. And apparently there's Zalgo Helium or something, and they say correct. Expect from me on the next 6 to 7 months. So there's a lot of like they've planned ahead. And this was August 1st. This was 1 month ago exactly. So we're already 1 month down. It is now 5 to 6 months before their big plan. And obviously going any further is stuff that is not exactly of importance. I'm wondering if this means anything. But at the same time, I'm afraid. I don't think it means anything. What the fuck is this? Uh, okay, yeah, no. I don't think this is correlated at all. I think it was just something that they reposted. But channel 7 enabling. I want to search something up. There doesn't seem to be a channel 7. Is there an at channel 7? Okay, this is not correlated. Thankfully. But like there is a lot, and I'm not making this post because like, oh, I've figured it all out. This is a call to action, basically. I want this to be more popular than it is. Cause sure, 43,000 people saw this. 3.9 thousand saw this. So I feel like this needs a lot more eyes than it actually has. This seems like this could be big. Like it could be good. An actual good ARG in 2024. I know, crazy. You never believe it. I want to see more of this. Obviously, this whole thing only blew up like fucking 12 hours ago, but I want to see some more of the top people. I want to see like GT Game Theory, or I guess it'd probably be, would it be Film Theory? I don't know which channel. Probably GT Live, honestly. But I wanna see those types of channels try to take a crack at what all we have here so far. I wanna know more about the organism. I'm gonna try to do like some more research quickly, and if I find anything, I'll be right back with more. All right. So I started looking through started looking through the media, and I found this. I have such a funny smile. And then that. There's what looks to be a static tree off to the side in some sort of field, which seems to match up with the dream spoken about earlier. Someone whose eyes are closing at a inconsistent rate to one another, and it looks like their skin is like melting apart. This all it and they say things like 2000x to 2020x. And so I'm thinking we're going to be getting some like big lore drops within the next coming, days. What the fuck? This whole account, like it genuinely gives me fear. Just seeing all this. Please try to try try to get this more blown up, cuz I'm genuinely super intrigued in all of this, but I myself don't know how to follow it. This is a call to action, a cry for help. If there's anybody who knows what they're doing with ARGs and stuff, please, anything, try to piece things together here. Because I am genuinely interested in whatever story is being built currently. I'm gonna end this here because I've been yapping for about 30 minutes now. If I find any updates or something, I'll probably leave a comment. But this shit is freaky.